Hi, everyone. This is Araceli Aviles reporting from Dishin Days 2024. I am here with the incomparable Susan and Billy Flynn. Susan Seaforth Hayes. Sorry, I'm on a brain freeze today. What does being here a Day of Days, particularly this year, particularly for the 60th anniversary, mean to you?
Well, it makes you feel very mellow, not necessarily old because the show has lasted this long. Delighted that we have lasted this long. I've been on the show since 1968, so I'm the oldest person on the show, the oldest legacy character. I started as an ingenue, now I'm a great-grandmother. What have I learned? That I'm having a good time. I'm still loving doing the show. I'm working with wonderful young actors like Billy Flynn, in the role of a wise woman, which ain't necessarily me, but I'm happy to play that. And I'm just thrilled that we're picked up for yet another year. We can all look forward to a happy Christmas knowing that we're all going to stay together.
Wonderful. And you two have built up such an incredible bond over the last few years, I think. How have you supported each other on and off screen?
I don't know. I mean, how have we done it? I would like to think amazingly. No,
yeah, we agree.
But you know, it's a connection that started based on my character losing his wife.
Yeah.
And you know, it turned into her losing her character husband and real husband, and then it's just gotten deeper. I feel like with every little bit, but the connection for us wasn't. I think take that aside. I think the first time we sat across from each other on that Horton couch, I think it just was what it is, and you have that with some people, and then you don't with others. And I think it's a testament to her when she sits down with you. She looks at you, she talks to you, and she's present with you. And as a person and as an actor, you know, I'm lucky to have that because it makes my job really easy. I don't have to do anything other than, you know, try to do my best to give it back.
We try to be real. We are really very fond of each other. More than that, Billy has a questing mind. He's interested in everything in the world. He hasn't lived as long as I have, so he thinks I know something. God love him. You know, anybody that looks at you and says, "What do you think?" you would like that person. And he's that kind of an actor. He brings that to his acting, and he brings it to his life. And I feel that we are enriching each other by being there for each other. Very simple. If you send out a little light and a little love, it'll bounce back at you. So
what I find interesting is that we rarely even talk about the scenes that we're going to shoot. We talk about each other's lives, and you know, we've talked about grief that I've gone through, grief that she's going through and gone through, and we talk about Egypt. And we talk about gods, and we talk about, you know, theater and Shakespeare, and that relationship that we have behind closed doors, which is talking about nothing and everything all at once, is the relationship that you see on camera, which is two people who are genuinely interested in one another, and love each other.
And now, the past few years, because Chad has been under the Horton house, under the Horton umbrella, so to speak, does it feel like he is more Horton and less Dimera, or does he walk that fine line of being just who he is?
Yeah.
I've wondered about that myself.
Listen, Chad is a Dimera through and through. At least in my,
he's the good
but he's
side
the good
of
one.
it.
He's always been. In my view, it's this. Teo, Andre, and in the absence of Joe Mascolo, is the moral compass of the Dimera family. Andre or Tony, whichever you look at it, but is the not the moral compass, is the patriarch of the family. Chad has always been the moral compass. EJ is the wild card. You know, but he was with Abigail, who in his mind was pure, maybe not on camera to a certain, you know, fan bases, but she's a Horton, and I think she made him want to be better, which is what makes him closer to becoming a Horton. Is that he's not striving for it's progress, not perfection, right? But But the Horton family is their North Star. It's Chad's North Star, you know?
And this, the past few months, this storyline that you've had with Annalyn McCord has just been wild. And we as fans have noticed that the chemistry between you guys is pretty seamless. Is there a path to forgiveness for those two characters?
I think there has to be. Otherwise, we're not going to be working together for very long. Yeah, listen, I mean, I'll say this about the,
Plot.
the plot is what it is. I think what Annalyn and I have built is not necessarily is something different and stands on its own, is unique, and I think that will carry through into whatever storyline we do, whether the audiences forgive whatever plot was going on in the moment. I think they will, but
Tune in, as we say.
yeah, tune is. But she's amazing, and I wish that she could have been here today. But the minute she came on, that we did chemistry tested together. There was a spark, and I'm lucky to work with her. She definitely makes me better as an actor.
I love that we noticed that. And Susan, I have to personally thank you for sharing your grief with us. I know that you're going to be paying tribute to your beloved husband in the coming month, and I have to personally thank you because I can't imagine what this past year has been like for you, and to know that you have to do that and then deal with your own personal grief and then come to work and be willing to share that with us as an audience. I can't imagine the strength that you have had and the support system that you have had in order to do that. So I just want to personally thank you on behalf of the fans.
Thank you. I appreciate that Corday and Peacock has honored Bill. He deserved to be honored. I'm just a small part of that. I knew him better than you all knew him. I loved him even more. There's more to his grace and his intelligence and his wit and his talent. You only knew a little bit of it. I got to have a lifetime of it. I'm happy to share the memory.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You were a very lucky girl.
I know it. I
he was
knew
a lucky
it.
man.
Yes.
I knew it every day. We knew it every day. We'd say grace before dinner every night and say, thank you for this day together. Thank you for the life we live. We knew.
I love you both so much, and I'm so happy. I hope you feel the love of the entire fandom here today. Yes, yeah. All right, this is Araceli Aviles, reporting live.